Hi, it's Dee. Um, Today I have a new review on a wig that I've bought before. Actually, this was, I believe, the first synthetic full wig that I bought. I started off with toppers and then decided I wanted to try full wigs. Um, I stand corrected. This is the shorter version of the first one I bought. There are two that are almost exactly alike, but I've got them both. These are by Vivica Fox, that's the brand name, and this one is called Orlando. Now, she is the shorter version of the very popular Olivia. They're the same wig, just Olivia is the longer version. Um, and it'll probably look pretty familiar to you. You've probably seen this wig, or actually the Olivia, the longer version, on several different websites, I'll say. Uh, some on eBay, Facebook. Um, a lot of places sell this wig, a lot of websites that are legitimate websites, places like Diva Truss, Hair Stop and Shop, Wig Types, Go Beauty New York, Sam's Beauty, Glamour Truss. A lot of these type of websites sell this brand. And anyway, there are other sellers that sell these, but just not under the brand name. So, and not for the same retail price. But anyway, this one I got in a 427, which is like a medium brown with a kind of a honey golden highlights. This is a lace front, and it is synthetic. It is heat safe, and it's an open wefted cap. Now, as you can see, this is a lot of hair. It's very big wig. It's thick, but it's not heavy actually. It feels very lightweight. It's not heavy on my head or my neck at all. It's just a lot of volume. So when I bought my first Olivia, I don't know, a few years ago now, I got it in a really cool burgundy color. And when I took her out of the package, I just loved, the wave, the curl pattern. It was like mermaid hair, and it was really cool. It looked awesome on the styrofoam head when I held it up. But then when I first put it on my head, I felt really silly. I felt like I looked like a lion, or I don't know what. I mean, it's big. It's a lot of hair. And when I first started wearing wigs, my hair had been thinning, so I wasn't used to seeing myself with that volume of hair. Now, when I was younger in my 20s, I used to have really thick hair, and I did have a lot of volume. I had big hair. Not exactly like this, but I did have a lot of hair. But over the years, I've gotten used to seeing me with less hair. So when I first put this on, it was kind of like, whoa, that's gonna look kind of silly and way too obvious. But now that I've gotten more used to wearing wigs, all kinds of fun synthetics, funky colors and styles, and long ones, and I'm getting more used to seeing myself with more hair volume. And now it's becoming more normal. So a lot of that, when you first put on a wig and you think, oh my God, this is just too big and ridiculous on me, just give it some time, keep putting it on, keep looking at yourself in the mirror, wear it around the house and catch glimpses of yourself in the mirror until you kind of get used to it, because it might just be that it just looks weird at first. Once you get used to it, it's not going to look as weird. It's going to be a lot more acceptable or normal. And now I wear wigs out in public, and I'm not afraid of it. I don't think anything of it. Where years ago, I would be too scared to wear it because I thought, oh, it's way too much hair. Everybody's going to know, and everybody's going to stare at me. And that didn't happen. They don't stare. In fact, if they stare, it's because they love the hair and they give me compliments. I get a lot of compliments on my wigs, and people don't even know it's not my hair. So you can get away with a lot more than you think, but it just takes getting used to it. anyway, this is a lace front. Actually, the lace on these isn't too bad. It is a tan lace. It's not transparent. It's like a light to medium tan color, but I cut the lace on this one already. I cut it really close to the hairline, and I could pull out a little of my bio hair, at least in my little like widow's peak or whatever. But I did have it pulled over my own hair, and it actually, I mean, for an inexpensive wig, it doesn't look too bad. I've definitely seen worse. Now, I would still pull some of my side bio hair out and blend a little, because I mean, the hairline is too rounded, and it just makes my forehead look even bigger. But this one really isn't bad. Vivica Fox, for an inexpensive wig brand, they're pretty decent quality so far from what I've seen. The fibers are nice. It has good movement. It's not too shiny, plasticky, fakey looking. It's pretty realistic. The coloring is good. And the curl pattern is just really bouncy and fun, If something like this is too big and too much for you, you could thin it out with thinning shears. You could even mellow out the curl pattern some, maybe with, you can use a flat iron on it, but you don't want to flat iron all the curl out. So you might be able to just run one through kind of quick just to mellow it some, but not completely straighten it. You could try lightly steaming it with a fabric steamer. That might start to relax some of the curl pattern, or just take a blow dryer on low heat and maybe spray it and kind of pull it down as you blow dry to try to stretch those curls and relax them if you don't want them quite so springy. So there's methods you can do to change the curl pattern, relax it a little if it's a little too much for you, and you can thin the hair out with thinning shears and make this less volume. But even just spraying it down and mellowing it down, with your hands or the heat of a blow dryer would mellow this out a lot more. You don't have to, I mean, even just doing that kind of made it seem a lot smaller. Or you can just, really fluff it up and make it big and bouncy and fun if you want, if you like the big hair thing. This particular wig also looks really cute pulled back. If I can do it here neatly. This will probably be just messy, just to give you an idea. I left a big chunk hanging there, but of course I would do this neater. But for kind of a, half up, half down kind of do, this could be really cute. Now I probably wouldn't leave this big of a chunk. I didn't mean to leave that much hanging out. But, you could just leave, a little one hanging out maybe. You could even razor cut baby hairs into the hairline, or there's just a lot of possibilities with this style. It is kind of cute. Just put that back in there so you can kind of see. If I had that blended better with my bio hair pulled out, that could be cute. You could also wear it with, a scarf in the front, or a cute headband, or, it looks cute with a hat too, I guess. Of course, I've got that hair clip on top, so I have a big hat. But yeah, I just slid it back there. I don't have this secured, actually. I forgot to put my wig grip on before I slapped this puppy on my head. But just just to give you an idea, take Miss Olivia out of the package. Now normally, let's see here. Oops. Sorry, I'm making all kinds of noise. I'm gonna cut her little. I can't see. Okay. So when you buy a Vivica Fox Olivia from an actual store, an authorized reseller, a vendor that's gets them from the manufacturer and sells Vivica Fox brand, or an online store, this is how they come. They come in this packaging with the stock card inside of one of these clear envelopes, and it should have the model number and brand information right at the top, right in the plastic too, in case the box part happens to be missing from your package for some reason. They come with a net over it, thin black netting stuff, and then cardboard inside here to help the help the wig hold its shape. Alright, that was caught on the comb. Boy, they really got these puppies in there, don't they? Okay. So, and then normally there will be a tag also with her name and color number and the brand, you know, hanging from the wig. But there's usually a tag that's sewn right in with the manufacturer's info and the brand. In fact, in Vivica Fox wigs, they actually embroider the little blue and red VF. So you know it's a Vivica Fox brand. That's one of their trademarks. I think that's pretty cool that they do that. So here's how it looks right out of the package before the lace has been cut. It's soft lace. It's not the hard scratchy stuff. I like the lace on these. It is a, I don't know if you can see that real good color-wise. See that on my hand? It's a tan lace. It's not translucent or nude. I would say it's a light tan lace. So if you have real pale skin like me, you know, that will show, but you're going to cut that right up to the hairline as close as you can get it. And this is how she looks right out of the package. And she is basically exactly like the Orlando that I have on, except longer. And I love the length of Olivia. She's really pretty. She's a pretty popular wig. A lot of people on Facebook, in Facebook groups, have worn her for years. I first, I think, found out about her in a Facebook group. I had seen a post of a girl named Robbie, I think, wearing one, and it looked really cool. And I saw a couple other girls that had the wig and it looked good on them too, and I decided to try one. And my first one was a burgundy color, and it was really pretty. But I ended up playing with it, and I cut it apart to try to make a topper out of it. I kind of wish I hadn't now, but that's okay. I got me a new one in the F430 color, which is the same dark brown as this one, except the highlight streaks are a little more of a caramel color instead of a honey color. It's just slightly different, really. They look pretty close. But the curl pattern and everything is the same. It's just a lot longer. She's got great movement and bounce. You take her out and give her a good shake and fluff her up a little. She's really pretty. So, I don't know if I missed anything on this review. I didn't show you the inside of the cap because I've got it on my head. So these have a couple of combs. They've got the lace front, which goes all the way back. I forget if that that's 3 inches of depth there, but you can part, you know, in the middle or slightly to either side, so that's really nice. 2 combs in the front, a comb in the back by the tag, and then it's an open wefted cap, and it's pretty stretchy. It's got the adjustable elastic bands, and doesn't really have much of an ear tab, really. Very, very small. So I guess that's about it. Heat safe, synthetic, Vivica Fox. Olivia is her name, and the shorter version of the same wig is Orlando. And they come in a lot of cool colors. So that's my review for now. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Bye.